Hi, it's Blake again with North Winds Wilderness School. We're here in the northwest Wisconsin, and I want to talk to you today about a plant that everyone knows, but most people don't know a lot about. This beautiful little guy here, the dandelion, or taraxacum officinale. A lot of you probably think of this as a weed in your yard that you would like to get rid of, but I'm going to try to convince you to change your mind on that. This plant is edible from the bottom of its root to the top of its flower, every single part. It's not native to North America. Europeans brought it with them when they came over, but it seems like it probably came from China. The Latin name is taraxacum officinale, and this plant lives in disturbed and transitional areas. So again, we're talking construction sites, gardens, roads, anywhere that there's been human activity, you will find dandelions, and they grow pretty much everywhere in the world. If you dig this plant out, you'll find a long taproot that looks very much like this. In fact, exactly like that. You can clean this guy up and roast it and eat it, similar to a carrot or a parsnip. Or you can dry it and grind it. And some people will call the tea that you make from the ground root a coffee substitute. I think that's a bit of a misnomer. It doesn't taste anything like coffee. It's a little earthy, it's a little bitter, but you can make a tea out of it if you dry it and grind it. These leaves, you can eat raw, or you can steam them, put them in soups, sauces, salads, stir fries. You can even buy dandelion leaves in a lot of grocery stores. I read just today that last year it was a $300 million business. The reason it's called dandelion is because of the French dent, I think, lion, and it's because of the shape of the tooth, lion's tooth. On any given plant, you can find several different shapes of leaves, but it's all the same plant. I mean, these are off of the same plant. There are many different subspecies of the dandelion, but really we just call them all dandelion because they're very difficult to tell apart. This bright yellow flower is the part that most people recognize as the dandelion. This is only a very small part of the plant, but you can eat it. When it's still curled up like this, you can steam it and eat it very much like a Brussels sprout. Or once it's fully bloomed, like these two here, you can pull the yellow flower off, pick all this green stuff off, batter it and fry it into a pretty yummy fritter. Or you can use these yellow flowers with all the green removed to make wine or jelly. These stems, if you can get them about this size, maybe a little bigger, but you don't want huge ones, you can blanch them to cook the latex out and then use it as a pasta replacement. It's all plant-based, there's no gluten. It's not exactly like spaghetti, but it's really close. You can also use the plant as a blood cleanser. The root cleanses your liver. All of the aerial parts, or the parts that are above ground, work as a kidney or urinary tract cleanser. If you mix them both together, you can just call it a blood cleanser. This plant is amazing. It has so many uses, it's so delicious, it's so edible, and everyone just wants to kill it. It makes me sad. I think you should rethink your position. If you learned anything from this video, please subscribe to our page, share the video. If you've had any experience with dandelions, leave us a comment so I can know what you think. Thank you. Have a great day.